Guys, Southgate is gone.
Oh yes, he's gone.
He should hurry up and vanish.
I'm hearing Jurgen Klopp. They're trying to talk to Jurgen Klopp to come out.
Klopp, who is that? Liverpool. To be the England manager. Has he done national team before?
He's on sabbatical now, but they are trying to talk to him. Yeah. But who do you think?
What's his Klopp's strength to determine? You see, the national team is more about the feeling than the tactical.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's the way in which you relate and the way in which you get them to do what they should do.
But the English people
more of that than the tactical.
Yeah, they want to go something different. They don't want an Englishman again.
Oh, but they've had some. It didn't work. Or Ericsson was not an Englishman. It didn't go anywhere. Fabio Capello, they brought him. He was a Real Madrid, successful at Real Madrid. They brought him there. Nothing happened. I'm thinking they should look back and get one of their old people to lead. I mean, Harry Redknapp is still there. I don't know how old he is.
Yeah, Harry's in his 70s now.
Yeah. If Harry were fit a little bit, I think Harry Redknapp. Because he understands the psyche and the DNA of the English boys. That's
they had a succession plan right after Roy Hodgson, after the 2016 Euros. And that was Sam Allardyce, Big Sam. But
Big Sam can do it. He can do it.
He had an issue.
Yes,
there was this gift issue.
Yeah, I remember that. Something about corruption. Yes, but Sam Allardyce can do it. Sam Allardyce can do it.
You think the whites can go back?
You need somebody who understands the DNA of the English boys. Really? That's what you need, because English national team, everybody's English. So this is not Manchester United where you have Dutch, you are Spanish and all that. No, this is English. So you need Sam Allardyce who understands the DNA. You know, those coaches who are successful with Tottenham, Southampton, Sheffield Wednesday, those coaches, they are the best. I mean, but this guy is still there. He's commentating. The guy who was the coach in '98 when they went for the World Cup.
Glenn Hoddle.
Glenn Hoddle. He's still around. Glenn Hoddle, he also had he made a bad comment about some disabled person, and that was a big problem. So Glenn Hoddle is still there. They should look for somebody. I'm not sure whether Klopp is very Klopp coach. He's a week after week, Wednesday matches. That's what he is. He's going to
understand it properly because Sir Bobby Robson was from Ipswich and then they took him.
Yes, Bobby Robson's kind of person is what they are looking for. Somebody who understands the DNA of the English team. That's the kind of person they're looking for. Okay. Anyway, but it was all glory to Spain.
He's saying Graham Potter.
Who?
Graham Potter, the former Chelsea manager.
He was only successful at Brighton. He couldn't do Chelsea, so I'm not so sure about it. But it was all Spain. And Yamal. When I saw his photograph with the baby, I thought it was his child.
No.
Then I read the story and they said this is
their little brother.
Little brother. Yeah. So how do they overall rate the Euros? England was not a team that really should be in the final based on performance, but that's how tournaments are. But they also demonstrated that they have individual quality players. Yes. They've been demonstrating that throughout the tournament, and Cole Palmer's goal in the final was an absolute cracker.
Bellingham assist.
Yeah, it was. I was telling the people that, look, for Bellingham to see that Palmer was behind him in a better position, that makes him a great player. Yeah. Because he was falling off. He really couldn't take Kasaka was not thinking about Palmer. He was sending it to Bellingham. Bellingham noticed that he was not in a very great position.
He just laid the ball.
And he laid the ball all the way to, that was amazing.
Our brother too is in trouble.
Who?
That's Enzo Fernandez.
What has he done?
Chelsea. So after their win in the Copa America on Sunday, they were in the bus and enjoying, and they were making racist chants against the French national team. They have an issue with the French boys after the World Cup. And then he was saying that your mother is Angolan, your father is Cameroonian, but you are a French. You have a French passport. He's referring to that as Kylian Mbappe and also Camavinga. And the French FA has taken it to FIFA.
But why were they talking about France?
I just don't understand. They have an issue with the French team.
But they won the World Cup over the French team. So what's the problem?
I don't know.
The Argentine team has a problem with the French team.
So the French FA has sent it straight to FIFA. And even Chelsea has taken some disciplinary action against him. They want to suspend him for the meantime. He's just in trouble. On Twitter, he's trending number one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He said your mother is this and you say you play for France.
Yeah. It's very sad.
But these things we all say, but we say it in our head. We don't say it.
I don't know why. And now people are like, it's bringing much more history on Afro-Argentines and why they are lost in Argentina. And people are saying, Argentina.
But Argentina have been criticized for not using black people in any of their sports. In the Olympic Games, everybody's white.
There were about 50% of blacks in Argentina by 1850. Now it's just left with only 3%. So
what have they been doing? They die? Oh, I see.
Yes.
Maradona's Argentina. I don't believe that.
So people are now coming to that these people are actually racist. They are the only country aside Germany to, host Nazi German soldiers. Remember, they were all running to Argentina. And people even had the mindset that even Hitler ran to Argentina during all this.
Before he died?
During the Nuremberg thing,
I see.
You understand.
For safety.
For safety. When you go to Argentina, there are more Italians and Germans in
Yes, Argentina is a lot Italian, Spanish. There are plenty of them there.
So,
I see. I'm sorry.
And our brother too. Today was unveiled. 80,000 people, a record with Ronaldo. You understand? 80,000 people filling them.
Where they've been about to see him. He's taking what, number 9?
Number 9.
What was Zidane wearing?
Number 5. Ronaldo wore number 5. His very first number. Because Raul was in Madrid at that time.
And it was in 7.
Number 7.
Oh,
so, yeah.
okay.
We'll touch on that. So that was the Spanish lineup. So you remember in the first half they had an issue.
I noticed
they weren't coming into the fourth. Reason being that the English players were marking them one by one. And then this is just the lineup, but literally this guy was with Dani Olmo. It was left with only Rodri. So Kobe Mainoo and Rice and even Bellingham were on just Rodri. So he was not even
So Rodri was an engine to distribute. But I noticed that they also locked the flanks because I saw Bellingham playing like a left back.
Yes.
So they had a double left back and a double right back. But Kyle Walker was a problem on the night. Both goals were his problem.
Yeah, it's always been a problem.
I don't understand why they give him so much prominence. Reece James couldn't play this tournament.
And he was even part of the team of the tournament, shockingly.
Yeah, but he should have taken Kyle Walker off and brought Trippier. Yeah. Because he was getting tired as well. He's 34 or something like that.
34.
Yeah, he's getting tired. This is a grand final. You're playing a good team like Spain.
The lineup was very good for the first 45 minutes. They did everything. And then
because the way they held the flanks. So I'm not, it's the Kyle Walker problem. Why he left the flank for the first goal, the first Spanish goal. He was so far away from his man.
I just don't know
so far away. The guy was there by himself. I'm sure the guy himself was surprised.
And
he was just there by himself.
had a very good game against Yamal. He literally kept him off the whole game.
Yes.
I was really impressed.
I noticed that.
Because a player who has been like.
But Yamal had a good assist that didn't get into the goal. Yes. That was a good one.
But all in all, the English players also tried their best, but Harry Kane.
Yeah, they were dependent. Harry Kane was a weak link.
He was
a weak link. In the first half. His movement was not there. He was not troubling the defense. I'm not sure it was working.
Very, very sad. So I don't know.
But they have a young team, so hopefully. Yeah. And the Spanish also have a young team, though.
Very young team. Average age of 25 years.
Yeah.
Player of the tournament, Rodri. And people are pushing for Ballon d'Or right now.
What team does he play for?
Manchester City.
What did they win?
The league.
Oh, no.
The Club World Cup.
And they lost the FA Cup and won the league. Oh, no. He cannot be Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Somebody said they shouldn't give the Ballon d'Or this year. Or they should let Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham share it. But that would be 2 Real Madrid players.
So Florentino Perez is pushing for Jude Bellingham, and Carlo is pushing for Vinicius. So there's a rift. But I feel Jude will be the one they will push later.
But I didn't know the same level. Jude Bellingham and Vinicius was successful this season. They all won Champions League. Yeah. They didn't win the Continental.
Yeah, but Jude won Player of the Year in Spain and also in Madrid. But Vini won Player of the Tournament in the UCL. So.
Oh, but the player of the league is a better player than the UCL. UCL is just it's like a tournament thing.
38 matches. Jude was the best player in the league.
So Jude is Spain's Footballer of the Year. Oh, I see.
And he won 16 man of the matches the whole season.
And that's the highest.
Yeah.
Then it's coming home.
That's Ronaldo, Messi, and Messi.
Then it's coming home.
Hopefully. So the youngest Euro player, that's 16 years, 338 days. Youngest to appear in a Euro or World Cup semi-final. 16 years. This guy, I really don't know.
He plays for Barcelona?
Yeah, they should really take care of this.
What's the price tag?
868.
But if he plays for Barcelona, it means he can't go to Real Madrid. So he has to be looking at England.
Yeah.
Who has money in England to buy him? Manchester City.
Manchester City or United?
United don't have money. Yeah, but he will fit. His style of play may fit United better.
Because
he needs a lot of space. His style of play, I don't even think will fit Pep Guardiola. Because unless you're a Messi, Pep Guardiola doesn't allow you to do that. Yeah. He plays a box-to-box and tactical passing. He plays a 6 La Posa and all these complicated things he does. So in terms of his play, for him to have the freedom to play the ball so the world can see what he's made up of, he needs a United or a Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal maybe. Arsenal he may be allowed to play. Yeah. But the Arsenal coach cannot deal with big name players. So I don't know
these legends also showed up. You remember these guys? 2008, 2012.
So this is Xavi, Iniesta,
and Xavi Villa.
David Villa. Yeah, I remember him. I remember him. Harry Kane, good night.
And you remember this save? Dani Olmo.
Screamed. It reminded me of. In fact, when I finished screaming, I was hoping that he used his hand. I was really hoping. But the guy headed the ball so well, and off the line. He did so well.
He was the
and he celebrated it like it was a goal. I mean, that was.
You knew that was it. He was the top goal scorer. 89 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't an Ivatoni header.
No, Gehi.
Oh, it was Gehi, the defender.
Yeah. So yes, and this was their goal At first, we were thinking it was an offside, but the semi-automated...
A little bit.
The semi-automated checked it, and then,
I think the goal was giving more to credit the move. It was a very good move. But if you look at it critically, it looked like it was just...
in the Premier League, they would have taken offside.
Premier League, they would have said offside.
That was Palmer from way out.
And he just...
He's a very, very, very special player. And this was also the Nico goal. See where Walker was.
No, Nico had picked the ball all the way by himself. By the time Walker was dying, the ball was already in the net.
It was very sad.
I couldn't believe it.
It was very, very, very sad from him.
But the Spanish have also taught us a lesson. I mean, they took Nico and gave us Inaki. So it means that our scouts at GFA, next time you are picking players, don't just pick because he's Ghanaian. See the quality and see which other country wants him. And that should be the basis of your picking. You
there was this move. He took out almost 3 players.
I saw it.
See how they were just...
I saw it.
This guy is so special.
Jude Bellingham is just amazing. Totally amazing.
So the longest time since international trophy, England is climbing up 58 years since they won.
South Korea has won something before.
Yeah. The Asian Cup.
The Asian Cup 64 years ago.
Ethiopia
won AFCON.
Yeah.
African Cup of Nations. Ethiopia.
Yeah.
When?
59 or 61, one of them.
Ghana wasn't there.
We were there.
Ethiopia won
they won it.
Hey, I see.
And Israel.
When?
The golf, they used to play this tournament. Golf, whatever, they have cancelled it.
60 years ago.
Yeah. Sudan also. AFCON.
England 66. Sudan, AFCON.
Yeah,
Zaire, Congo, AFCON. Peru.
Copa America.
But Morocco in the semi-final of the World Cup.
Yeah, but they have not won the AFCON since 76. So
Morocco today are like us.
Yeah.
They have not won the African Cup of Nations since 1976.
They have won it only once.
Morocco.
A whole big
really?
So Czech Republic also. That was Czech.
But Iran is also there. Yeah, I like this, your table. Very interesting.
Very, very nice table. And then, this
guy is good. This guy is good.
I think before the tournament started, Gary Neville said because of him, he would be the Spain weak link, but he proved him wrong.
Why did he say that?
Because he wasn't performing in Chelsea.
Neville,
I don't know.
Sometimes you allow us to watch
the guy who took the guy the ball on the line. He won the top scorer, 3 goals.
The one who headed off the line. He's a striker. Yeah. He's not a defender.
Yeah, so there were 6 players. 6 players that scored 3 goals.
I see.
Yes, but they eventually give it to him.
Okay.
Another Real Madrid player who is being pushed for the Ballon d'Or, Dani Carvajal. Dani Carvajal, Euro 2024 winner, Champions League winner, La Liga winner, Spanish Super Cup winner, Champions League final goal against Dortmund, Champions League man of the match.
Well,
they are pushing for. This year they want kind of like a Cannavaro kind of.
So Real Madrid want to have the Ballon d'Or.
Yes.
Okay.
They also want to, and that's Jude, 27 goals, 17 assists, Champions League winner. Yeah, and that's him.
I think he deserves it better.
And that was.
I don't know why they have Kyle Walker in this team.
I'm even sure. I'm
so surprised.
Really surprised. And our friend here, Gareth Southgate, is leaving after all the insults from the fans and all of that. But I feel he's the best coach they have had in the past 30 years.
He's just lucky. In terms of coaching,
he has been very good.
I think
he has been very good.
1998 coach was
He came
good.
in 2018, sent them to the semi-final. 2019 Nations League 3rd place. 2021 Euros 2nd place. World Cup quarterfinals, and then 2nd place. So he has been very, very good. Our man was unveiled today, Mbappe. He'll be wearing number 9. Very happy for him. Very, very happy for him. That's
he and his family.
Mom. Yeah, and then the dad. The
Cameroonian. Is that his mom?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, she's Algerian, and then the father is Cameroonian.
I see.